Hi, good morning, children. I'm your social science teacher once again. Welcome you in my class, social science class from SKM Public School. Hopefully, all of you are doing very well during this pandemic period. We have to give our best. Circumstances may keep on changing, keep on revising the things, but we cannot stop these things here. We cannot stop our working, sorry. We have to work according to the situations and circumstances whatsoever are there. Accordingly, we have to adjust ourselves, and we are doing very well, and hopefully you are also doing very well. So keeping this in mind, as in my previous lecture I told you about dam, multi-purpose river projects, how they are useful for the economy and what may be the side effects of this multi-purpose river projects, what may be the side effects and how can it be useful for our economy. For example, it creates employment, it gives opportunity to the different type of skilled, unskilled laborers, right? When we talk about it create employment opportunities for the citizen, ultimately it give a direct signal to the removal of poverty. If citizens have appropriate employment in the country, how they can eradicate poverty. Ultimately, when people are getting money from their employment, having better opportunities for their employment, for earning their livelihood, they will get it. So they are getting it in this way. And here, today we are going to discuss about the water resources, traditional methods of water conservation. Traditional methods of water conservation. And I have divided this according to the physical relief feature of India. It's easy to understand what type of techniques we can use in the area of mountains, what type of techniques can be used in plain areas, and what type of techniques can be used in desert area, so on so forth. That type I have divided, I have bifurcated these methods, right? Goals and poles are there. Goals mean to say one place, that is division of the channel built for the agricultural purposes in the mountain areas. Right? You may have seen that there are spring of water is coming from the height, and you may have seen that there are some different ways that are done by the farmers living over there. They have diverted the channels through different channels, diverted the direction of the water, flow of the water. Right? Suppose it is mountains. Right? Water is coming from here. You may see some water going in this direction, some water going in this, somewhere in this direction. They make this such type of goals and poles. Sometimes they use it to store the water in their houses, and sometimes it is directly go to their agricultural land. You know that in the mountains there are not plain field, they are somewhat terrace fielding, and that counter farming, like that things are there, right? माउंटेन्स में जो टेरेस फील्डिंग होती है, टेरेस बना के स्टेप इरीगेशन की जाती है टू कंट्रोल दिस एंड सॉइल erosion. For that this water is used. Goals and poles are where in the mountainous areas. Then the rooftop rainwater harvesting system. Although all these are the rain harvesting system, rooftop rainwater harvesting means the water is stored from the roof of their houses. Suppose this is one house. Okay, on the roof of this house, water is stored. From there, through one pipe, water is, this is pipe, stored here in any type of pipe or tanks, right? Or well is made there. Accordingly, from here direct water goes to this tank, and here this water is stored, and whenever it is needed, accordingly it can be used through this hand pump or tap for the any type of our use, right? Bucket में डाल लेते हैं, like whatsoever, for different purposes this water is used. So it is rooftop rainwater harvesting is commonly practiced to store water, especially in Rajasthan, right? Because we have studied that there is a scarcity of water in Rajasthan areas, but nowadays everywhere it is suggested that rooftop rainwater tank should be there in houses, right? First it was there in the Tamil Nadu. Then inundation channels. Inundation channels are there in the irrigation developed for the floodplains of West Bengal, right? Because you know that there is every time floods due to that river, Brahmaputra river that comes from taking U-turn from eastern part of India and further merge into the Bay of Bengal, right? There West Bengal, this type of rainwater inundation channels are built to store water. Once again it is to give a direction and flow of water to the store areas. There this water can be used because there is to only to maintain, to manage the flood covered area, but when there is no flood, there is need of water is same. To overcome that need, to overcome that utility of the water, this type of inundation channels are built for the irrigation and develop in the floodplains of West Bengal. Then there are khedans and jodas. It is very local language used in Rajasthan, right? Jodas mean to say in village there is a center, one water point is there where the whole water is getting stored through the rain and other sources, majorly of the rains, and people used to utilize this water for their washing their clothes, food, drinking of the animals, such type of uses are there, and these are practiced in the major areas of Rajasthan, right? Jaisalmer and some other part of the, and afterward these are converted into the storehouses or tanks are there, right? When we see that different type of tanks, there is one example from Bikaner, Phalodi and Barmer of Rajasthan. They used to make this rooftop water and these tanks to store the water for their agricultural use as well as for their drinking water also. These are used, and there are made some underground tanks also, and nowadays it is mandatory in Rajasthan whenever you have to make any type of you may say map of your house from any authoritative person, you have to make that tank, that is compulsory. The main objective is that to store water, as well as that tank is made underground of your house. It is considered that it keep the house cool also. It keep the house cool also because water is stored there. And I have seen some fort in Rajasthan, Jaipur. There also very thick walls are made. When I questioned their guide, okay, what is the reason behind that, he told that it is an architectural structural quality is there to protect inside from the intense heat that is outside. And when that intense heat is there, I have seen one fort designed like that. Thick wall is there, right? और मोटी wall है, right? But it has some division here, and this division contains some small pipes of water points everywhere. Otherwise, it is total, right? Suppose this is wall, in between there continuously water drops are there that keep the wall inside cool, keeping the cool. I forgot the name of that fort in Jaipur. So it is there, very thick walls are there, and that type of, it seems that AC is going on, right? It seems that AC is going on, and during even the even the month of this June, July, it's cool due to this architectural structural quality. So that's why that it is considered that underground water tanks are also helpful to keep their home cool, to keep their house and rooms cool. Such tanks are made in Bikaner, Phalodi and Barmer in Rajasthan. Here is one example, one tank from Phalodi. It is 6.1 meter deep, 6.1 meter deep. Its depth is 6.1 meter, right? And its length is 4.27 meters, and its width is 2.44 meter, and its length is 4.27, sorry, please I am repeating, 6.1 meter deep, 4.27 meter its length, and 2.4 meter its width, and it is kept to keep the rooms, to keep the environment, to keep the house cool from inside, as well as it protects from that intense heat coming from the outside, even through these months of summer, when winds are blowing very hot winds are blowing. Okay students, and this much about the water conservation, how we can conserve water resources, different methods of water conservation. And that's all. Bye, take care, keep on studying, and note down your points regarding different